So what I do now, I've been in food manufacturing for 16 years. I moved to Atlanta, Georgia for my first position, which was with the Schwan Baking Company. It was a subsidiary of the Schwan Food Company. And that was my first job as a research pastry chef. And I helped create wonderful cheesecakes, brownies, and layered cakes. So that was definitely a fun job. And it was also a lot of learning curve too. I mean, I had never worked in gram scale, never scaled up to a batch of 3,000 pounds of batter and creating, 800 cakes or whatever. And that was a lot of learning. But once you get it, then it's tweaking. And then it's maybe approaching a new step into a project or using a new machine. And it's constantly changing in this definitely side of work. But I like that. I don't like every day being the same. So what I do now, I am technically called the Director of Culinary Showcasing. Through my work, what I have found is I am definitely the anomaly where I love people. I like talking to people, and a lot of chefs don't. They like to stay behind the scenes, or even scientists. They want to stay behind the scene. They want to do their job, but they really just don't want to create an opportunity. Maybe that's unfair to say. Maybe they just don't like explaining what they're doing. They just want to do their job, have it confirmed, validated, and move on to the next project. That's totally fair. But for me, I have a knack for explaining things in just nomenclature, just in normal jargon. Mm-hmm. And so if I can create a commonality between me and the customer, then I can flip my brain and go back into science and say, we need to have a gravity of this, and we need a Bostwick of 7 or whatever that technical is, so that I can speak technical and I can flip it and speak showman. So that's basically what I do at Pecan Deluxe. I write hundreds of concepts a year, or maybe per month or whatever, and I help R&D with the vision of what I would like to see from my customer. They create it, and I'm keeping the gold standard within that role of development. And then once we have a finalized piece, then I create, if you will, the fluff. I create the build, the way we're going to showcase it, the way that I want to present it, the way it fits onto the menu board. And I dazzle it and make it look stunning so that the end user understands exactly how it will be perceived, tasted, and taken upon once they put it on their menu. Wow. There's a lot of people that don't have the ability to visualize. So I help bring that vision to an absolute finite point so that they get it. So our rate of return or progress is extremely high because I'm able to secure a vision before it's made.
Awesome. Now, how would someone get into that? Is there openings? Do you see, are they looking for people, or is it like, really small niche type market, or how would someone find out about that avenue?
So typically when you are a corporate chef, you are going to be building applications using your company's products. That is, to me, the avenue to getting to where I am. But the company I work for now, we made this position for me. I just have a very strong knack for color, media placement, planograms, just system. And that's the only way I can work, is if I can create beauty in it and show form with this force. Like it's a hand-in-hand situation. But if someone is very interested in that, absolutely. It's typically someone that represents the company, and culinary is so hot right now. Everybody wants the chef. That's who people want to talk to. That's who they feel like they get credibility with and from. That, to me, in the corporate end, is exactly where they need to go.